Welcome to the Resample mini lecture about user interaction. My name is Roswita, and together with input from Monique, Wendy, Tessa, and Miriam, this mini lecture was created. The goals of this mini lecture are to inform you about shared decision making, user interaction, and the relationship between shared decision making and user interaction in the Resample project. So let's start with shared decision making. Shared decision making is a collaborative process between a patient and healthcare professional to decide together on the best treatment option, where, among other things, patient values, patient preferences, and the best scientific evidence are taken into account. Shared decision making can improve patient trust in medical decision making, improve treatment adherence, improve patient outcomes, and decrease healthcare costs. This process can be facilitated by shared decision-making tools such as booklets and leaflets, videos, mobile apps, and interactive websites. On this slide, three different examples of shared decision-making tools are presented, which I will explain in short. The first tool on the left is the ABC tool. The ABC tool can be used as a communication tool during consultation between a patient with COPD and healthcare professional to decide together on a treatment plan based on different health domains. When a balloon is selected, an evidence-based treatment advice is shown, which the patient and healthcare provider can discuss. The green balloon, for example, indicates a sufficient score in that domain, whereas the red balloons indicate a lower score. Through shared decision making, they can decide together on a treatment plan. The second tool is the interactive diabetes decision aid, which can be used by a patient before a consultation to help the patient understand type 2 diabetes better and the full range of treatment options with their pros and cons. Thereafter, the patient can decide together with the healthcare professional on specific decisions about medication intensification. This tool has the potential to improve the patient's knowledge, decrease decisional conflict, and improve decisional self-efficacy. Therefore, this tool has the potential to facilitate shared decision making. The last example is the statin choice decision aid. This tool was designed to help the patient with diabetes type 2 discuss ways to reduce their risk for heart attacks with a healthcare professional during a consultation. Patients could decide together on their medication choice. This decision aid has the potential to improve risk communication, beliefs, and also may improve communication about risk and benefits of medications. Have you noticed that for some of the shared decision-making tools, user interaction takes place between the user and the system? First, let me tell you more about user interaction. User interaction refers to the way the user acts on the system and how the system acts on the user. It is a two-way approach where the user and the system affect each other and where there is not always exchange of information. In this case, the user could be a patient or healthcare professional, and the system could be an interactive shared decision-making website. Some primary interaction styles to facilitate user interaction are menu selection, form fill-in, command language, natural language, and direct manipulation. I will tell you a bit more about these styles. For menu selection, the computer displays a list of items from which the user can select. For form fill-in, the user's main task is to provide data in labeled fields clustered on one or more screens. For command language, the user uses concise notations for issuing commands with modest informative feedback. For natural language, the user interacts with the computer through their own natural language, relieving the user of the burdens of syntax in computer language. For direct manipulation, the user interacts with the computer through visual representations of the world of action, which include selectable displays of the objects and actions of interest. Let's take a look again at the statin choice decision aid. Can you recognize some of the 5 primary interactive styles in this tool? You can observe 3 different interaction styles, which are form fill-in, menu selection, and direct manipulation. Let's look at another user interaction example. What you see here are virtual coaches. Virtual coaches are often able to communicate with a user through text and speech. This way of interaction might, for example, be suitable and clearer for low literate patients who need shared decision making. In this example, a virtual coach can help the patient participate in shared decision making about the patient's physical activity goals. Two interaction styles which can be observed here are menu selection and direct manipulation. Based on the examples I showed, it becomes more clear that technology plays an important role in the shared decision-making process between the patient and healthcare professional. The way in which the user interaction takes place between the patient and the interactive tool and the healthcare professional and the interactive tool may play a very important role in facilitating shared decision making, especially for patients with a low health literacy, for example. Within the resample project, a strategy will be developed for user interaction and shared decision making. The strategy will describe the procedure for the shared decision making approach in clinical consultations, as well as how the data and the model driven information should be communicated to the users. Thank you for your attention. I hope this mini lecture gave you a good basic overview of user interaction and its importance in the shared decision making process. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me via mail.